Hey, welcome in. I'm Lizzie Arbogast, sports editor at Tallapoosa Publishers. I am here with my managing editor, Santana Wood. How are you doing tonight?
I'm doing pretty good. How about you?
I'm doing good. We had yet another busy day. The governor made some big announcements as well as the president, so we want to dig into all of that, give you guys the latest updates that we have on the coronavirus and how it is affecting us as a community, us as a state, and us as a nation.
Yeah, so Governor Kay Ivey this morning in her press conference released a new order stating that all non-essential businesses must close effective 5 p.m. Saturday. So this means, retail stores, salons, athletic facilities, gyms, a lot of places that here in our local community, some of which were already closed, but now this is the statewide mandate.
Yeah, and there is a full list that we've put online, and Governor Ivey did make it clear that if it was not specified, then it does not affect your business. Places like grocery stores, hardware stores, auto shops, things like that, your local newspaper are considered essential, so those can remain open. We also do want to obviously let you guys know if you have questions about how this might affect you or your business, let us know. We'll try to find out an answer for you.
Yeah, and also the new order stated that gatherings must now be limited. All non-work related gatherings must be limited to 10 or fewer. In that previous order, it was 25 or fewer. So now that has been changed.
Yeah, and also made clear that still that social distancing is in effect, even if you are in a gathering of 10 or fewer, to make sure that you're maintaining your social distance of 10 or 6 feet or more.
Governor Ivey did make it clear that she does not have any plans at this time to issue any sort of statewide shelter in place. She did say that, that would be left up to individual municipalities if they chose to do so. And also stated that, she's really encouraging individuals to please follow these rules. And she kept saying, folks, this is real. This is serious. Really trying to get that point across. Despite not doing that shelter in place, she wants everybody to know that this is very serious.
Yeah, absolutely. And I think that we can reflect that in the numbers that we're seeing every day. Those numbers, as we stated last night, are now being continually updated on the Alabama Department of Health website. As of 6:40, our latest updates prior to the show, the ADPH has now confirmed 638 cases. And that does seem to be just rising on a hourly basis, not just a daily basis anymore.
Yeah, definitely. They are updating that in real time, as well as the deaths in real time. At this time, there have been 3 COVID-19 related deaths in the state of Alabama, with about 4,755 tested at this time.
Yeah, and also just a local update there. Elmore County has risen to 12 confirmed cases. Tallapoosa now at 5, and Coosa County still sitting at 2 cases. And it also is interesting to note that now only 14 cases, 14 counties in the state are without a confirmed case.
Right. And like we said, we will continue to update you on those numbers twice a day, even though they are being updated in real time on the Alabama Department of Public Health website. We will continue to bring you at least 2 updates, one in the morning and one at night, to keep you updated on the statewide numbers as well as our local counties.
Yeah, absolutely. We're going to take a quick break here. We'll be back to talk some national news as well as some local news. Hey, Hey, welcome back. I'm sports editor Lizzie Arbogast alongside Tallahassee Publishers managing editor Santana Wood. We've been talking some statewide news, some statewide numbers for your nightly coronavirus update. Now I want to move into some national news. That stimulus package that everyone's kind of been waiting on was officially voted on by the House and the Senate and signed by President Donald Trump this afternoon. That encompasses a whole lot, so we're trying to get a whole lot of details about that on our website. Actually try to find the bill in full to get that online, but also want to just talk about how it affects individuals. Those making under $75,000 will receive a one-time payment of $1,200, and also includes $500 per child, and that goes up, basically doubles for couples.
Yeah, and that is for those individuals making under $75,000. And, I think that hopefully this is a good move to help kind of alleviate some of this financial strain that so many people are going to be going through due to the COVID-19 pandemic for the foreseeable future, at least.
Yeah, absolutely. And it also has a lot of things about extending unemployment benefits, small business loans, things like that. So forgiving student loans. I think there's some stuff on housing, and if you can't pay your rent, it's on and on and on. So it's a $2.2 trillion stimulus plan, the largest in the country's history. So glad that they got that done. And Trump was really great about saying, thank you to Republicans and Democrats for coming together and getting this done. I think he said that it passed 96-0 in the Senate. So that's great to hear.
Yeah, definitely great to hear people coming together, because at this point, that's what everybody's going to have to do in order for everybody to get through this. For some local news, over in Elmore County, Tallahassee Mayor Johnny Hammock did have a meeting earlier today with the city department heads to just kind of figure out how to move forward, especially after today's new public health order, and how that affects local businesses that are considered non-essential at this time. He's also, considering sending non-essential city employees home and just having a couple people there at City Hall to answer the phone and do other things that may be needed. So they're discussing some plans there.
Yeah, absolutely. And I think you also got an update from Wetumpka's chamber as well.
Yes, the Wetumpka Area Chamber of Commerce, Shelley Whitfield said that because of this announcement and just because of everything going on, that there are going to be a lot of changes, and that she's really looking at a way to figure out how to virtually connect businesses and individuals, because they're not going to be able to have those large events that draw people together and those usual meetings and gatherings that they have. So they are looking at some sort of virtual things that they can do in order to grow the community. And she very much echoed what I think a lot of people have said, and that's just that the community has to come together at this time. And she said, we are Wetumpka, and I think that's something that all of our communities feel like right now we have to do is kind of unify in order to be able to move forward.
Yeah, absolutely. And here in Tallahassee County, Russell Medical is announced that it's looking for people to make masks. These are fabric masks that they can sew that will be put over their N95 masks, which will sort of help with the lifeblood of those masks, so to speak. There is a specific pattern that Russell Medical is looking for. So we've got a story about that in the Outlook for more details. So it's one of those things where if you're at home, you've got some time on your hands. That's a way that you can help out our local community and those in the healthcare field that really need it.
Yeah, I think that's really great. And I know that I'm sure there will be a lot of people who are wanting to pitch in. I know already Alexander City Methodist Church has pitched in to make a lot of those masks, and I'm sure there will be a lot of people moving forward who do the same.
Yeah, absolutely.
Some myth versus fact for you guys tonight. We have seen on social media some people talking about humans can pick up COVID-19 from their pets. And this is not fact. As of now, the evidence shows that this strand of the coronavirus cannot be picked up by dogs or cats. So no worries there.
Yeah, and that's good news for Santana and I especially, and I'm sure a lot of you. You're seeing now my dog playing out on the ground earlier. She's actually at work with me today, so I don't have to social distance from her, which is a nice thing to see for sure. But make sure to take, it's a good way to social distance. Take out your kids and your dogs for a nice long walk or hike in the woods.
Yep, I think that that's something that everybody can do and definitely not worry about spreading the coronavirus. So good there. To end with some feel good news for you guys. They are a woman named Julie Blankenship has organized this prayer event for Russell Medical on Sunday at 7 p.m. To invite people to show up, get in the parking lot in their cars, and turn on their flashers and say a prayer for those healthcare workers. Because at this time, we have to remember how many healthcare workers are being affected right now just by being right there on the front lines, dealing with this and working nonstop. And I know that they're having meetings and all kinds of stuff that's just constantly taking their attention and obviously dealing with the virus as well. So I think that that's a great thing for her to organize and get together in a great way to show our healthcare workers that our community is thinking of them.
Yeah, absolutely. Also, we've been scouring our Facebook pages and our sources and things like that, and we've seen a lot of random acts of good deeds. Just small little things, people giving away gift cards on Facebook, offering discounts if you bring a local receipt with you. A furniture store did that. Our Surface Printing here in Alexander City did that as well. Kiwanis is unable to hold their regular meetings, but they're still buying the food that they would have had and delivering those those meals to people in need. So so many good things going on. So if you're hearing of anybody kind of doing a good deed, please let us know, because we want to make sure that those people are connected with the people who need it most.
Yeah, we'll continue to be sharing those feel-good stories with you as we hear of them, and also sharing the news with you guys, updating you on the local numbers and any updates from our local hospitals as well, and continuing to come to you every weeknight here at 7 p.m. on our Facebook pages. And you can continue to check our websites daily for those updates on the numbers. And we appreciate you guys turning to us for news, and know that you can continue to do so throughout this, as we will continue to provide this coronavirus coverage for you guys.
Yeah, absolutely. And like we always say, if you have a story idea, if you have a myth that you don't know if it's true, please reach out to us. We're looking into anything and everything, and we appreciate you guys being here with us. Again, I'm sports editor Lizzie Arbogast alongside Santana Wood, and we hope you guys have another great night.
Have a good night.